I made over $14,000 this past month in Kajabi, and a big part of that came from my private coaching. By far, the fastest path to cash in your business is coaching people privately or working with them privately. Online courses, membership sites, these things are awesome and they're great assets to have in your business, but they do take time to build. So by starting coaching people privately, you'll be able to create better products way faster that you can sell for the rest of your life. And while you can create a coaching program inside of Kajabi, which is a really cool feature, I personally don't do it, and I don't think that you should either. I think you should reserve your product spaces for online courses, membership sites, scalable assets that you can use later in your business. So the way my program is set up, it's just to create a more professional and streamlined onboarding process for my clients and a better user experience without taking up one of your product slots. In this video, I'm going to show you behind the scenes of how I built my coaching program inside of Kajabi. So there are two ways that I typically work with people. There's either a full 6-month plus program. It's really results based. I work with you until we get a whole entire marketing funnel and everything set up, and basically a whole facelift on your business. Or if you're brand new, we set up your entire business, and that's $10K. If you pay in full, it's $8,000. I take $2,000 off, which I think personally is a screaming deal, and people do as well. That's why they sign up. The other option is a 3-month sprint, and this is priced at $5K. Obviously, both of these can be broken up into payment plans, but that just kind of gives you an idea of how he's structured. So it's like you have to get the full big package where I work with you until we get this thing working, or we do a 3-month sprint and just see how much we can get done. It's typically a lot more focused of a product, or an outcome that we're really dialing in on, the most important thing that we can focus on. So if we click over here, you will see the checkout page here and the different options. This is the paid in full option, so people get access to my courses. You can always add a product, and then when you scroll down, this is what is really cool. So I have existing landing page, post-purchase. Most people, and by default, Kajabi is going to have you, when you buy something from Kajabi, it's going to go to the product library. That's great when you have an online course. But when somebody signs up to work with me, I want to have them go through my onboarding process, which I'll show you here in just a minute. If we take a look over at the checkout page, you'll be able to see 6 months, weekly one-on-one coaching, instant lifetime access to all Profit Your Knowledge courses, unlimited Voxer voice coaching, and then a shared Google folder to track your process. I'll show you all of this in this video. I also have the 2 different options. Either it's one payment, $8,000, pay in full, don't got to think about it. We just work until you get the result, or the 5 payments of $2,000. Most people are intrigued by $8K. And think about that with your own coaching program. It's $10K, it could be $20,000. I don't really care what you charge, but you say it's $20,000. But if you pay in full, I'll take X amount off, 20%, and you will get the full deal, and then we can just get to work. I mean, that's great for me because I just get $8,000 up front, and then I just focus on getting them the result. And on the back end, I have a lot of tools, templates, all that stuff to make my job better and easier and help them get an even better result. And that just came from practice by actually coaching people. So this is a great little strategy that you can do with your own coaching program, and that's why I wanted to share it with you. So when I'm on a call and somebody says, I want to sign up, let's do this, I send them this checkout page. Okay. Click get link, and I say, all right, you want to do the paid in full? Here you go. If by some reason they change their mind, they can click here and go over to the 5 payments. They're like, actually, I'd rather do the 5 payments. All good. Or they go back, they can do the 1 payment. So there are actually 2 different checkout pages. I have a piece of code that allows me to do this. This is not normally inside of Kajabi. But after somebody goes through this checkout process, then we go into my onboarding sequence. Now, this is really simple. I've tried a lot of different things when it comes to onboarding a client, and all of this is done inside of Kajabi. So instead of going to the product library, I send them to an existing landing page, which is the coaching agreement for the 10K, step number 1. Now, to find that, we're going to go over to the website tab and go to landing pages, and then I will say step 1, and I have either the 5K agreement or the 10K. Now, depending on which one they decide to sign up with, that's the link, the checkout page I'm going to send them to. So when you click here, coaching agreement, very, very simple. All it is a headline, and it's all just the hero image over here. We click on this and you'll see it's just text, a video, and then 2 calls to action. So I'll show you what this looks like real time. Okay, again, they go through the checkout process. They're like, heck yeah, I want to do that. We show up on here, got the headline, step 1 of 3. Okay, that seems easy. I love the rule of thirds. They click here. They can watch a video by me welcoming them, saying, hey, thank you so much for signing up. I'm really pumped to help you achieve your business goals. You're all in. Let's do this. So right here, they can sign a coaching agreement, and it goes straight to JotForm. Inside of JotForm, which is free, by the way, you can set up signable documents where they can say first name, last name, signature, start signing. And then that's automatically going to get sent over to me inside of JotForm. I'm not going to go into crazy detail about JotForm. If you want me to, let me know in a comment below. But after they've signed their coaching agreement, very important, then they move on to step number 2. And this, again, is just another landing page. And I show them how to set up Voxer. This is another tool I use in my coaching program. So they watch the video, connect with me on Voxer. So if we click on this, it's going to open up Voxer and it goes straight over to my Voxer page. Okay, so I just went into Voxer. You can share your profile. And I just took that link and plugged it into this. So everybody gets the same link, but they'll probably have to set up their own Voxer if they don't already use it. And then they can hit start Voxing and they're automatically connected with me. So this is all happening in the background, which is why Kajabi's awesome. After they've set me up in Voxer, again, I show them how to do it inside of this. Say, here's exactly how it works. You can start working with me. All screen share is very easy. And then down below, one more step, moving on to step 3. Inside of here, we have step 3, accessing your courses. By default, when somebody signs up to work with me, I give them lifetime access to all my courses. Even if we stop working together, they get to keep it. That's just how I like to do my business. So right here, you have a video again, and it's showing you how to access your courses, what it all looks like, full rundown, and then you can click here and it goes straight over to my login page for Kajabi. And at the bottom, I say you did it. Now that you're fully set up, all you need to do is show up for our first coaching call, which I usually discuss with them on the actual call when they enroll. I tell them, like, as soon as you sign up, we can get connected, or if they need to move money around or whatever, we can talk inside of Voxer and talk about how to get them set up, and then I say, if you have any questions, just reach out to me inside of Voxer or just send me an email to my email. See you on our first call. Super pumped. And that is my super simple onboarding process that I do inside of Kajabi. By the way, if you're liking everything I'm showing you right now and you're thinking, dude, I'd love to have that in my business, then you can get a free 30-day trial of Kajabi when you use my affiliate link. Now, normally, if you go through Kajabi's website, you get a 14-day free trial. But with my link, you get a 30-day free trial. And on top of that, as a big thank you, I'm going to give you a full course I made called Kajabi Kickstart that walks you through how to set up and launch your business in that first 30 days. What's most important to pay attention to? It's really easy to get lost in all the different features that Kajabi provides. And I show you, like, pay attention to this, focus on this, do this. And it's going to help you start making money using Kajabi in that first 30 days. And on top of that, you're also going to get a one-to-one coaching call with me for 45 minutes where I'm going to sit down with you and answer any and all questions you have about Kajabi or your business or me. I don't know, whatever you want to talk about. I keep it focused on how you can leverage Kajabi. This isn't a sales call. It is purely an implementation call. So I'm there just to support you. So if you want to get a 30-day free trial, a course, and coaching all about Kajabi to help you succeed, you can click the link in the description, or you can always go to profityourknowledge.com/Kajabi. So as somebody's going through my checkout process, what I'm doing in the background is getting them set up inside of our shared Google Drive folder. Now, this is really helpful for me because when I'm working with people, we're building out email sequences or laying out their product outline, or we're creating sales pages, that sort of stuff. So having a private Google folder is really, really helpful because I can work on it simultaneously as they are. We can share things together, and it keeps everything nice and organized inside of their own private folder. So here's how I set up my clients' coaching folders. I have my Google Drive, which I keep nice and neat, go to business, clients, and then I have client resources. So what I'm going to do is I have this folder called New Client Setup. And inside of here, I have all the important things. I have a call layout, which is the structure that I like to follow when I'm coaching people. And I can even pull that up for you real quick. I love to ask people, what's a win or something you're proud of since the last time we spoke? Kind of sets the tone, do an intention for them. I say, what would you love to walk away with from this session? What would be the most beneficial thing you feel for yourself? Now, I always come to a call with an intention, but I like to ask people and see kind of where they're at. Sometimes I could think that everything's working fine and they're like, you know what? I just had like a really hard day. And sometimes we just need to kind of address that first, or something happened in my life, or I didn't get enough sleep and I can't even focus. It's like, okay, well, like, let's reschedule, let's change something up. It's like they're not going to bring themselves fully to the call if they're sleep deprived. So I always ask an intention. And then the rest of the call is me pretty much just helping them achieve that intention. And then I give them 1 to 3 action steps at the end and ask for a takeaway. This is more for me. Is it time for a testimonial? If somebody says, dude, you're changing my life, and they're on a high, super excited, then I'm like, hey, would you mind just recording me a video of how I've helped you? That's it. Really super easy, okay? But a key takeaway helps them kind of solidify what they learned. So anyway, that's why I do have a performance intake and a personal intake. And then your link access, this pretty much just gives them access to the Zoom meeting that I create for them and for logging into their Kajabi courses if for some reason they forgot how to do that. So what I do is when somebody signs up, they're going through my onboarding process, I highlight these, make a copy. Now I have these copied. What I actually want to do is create a new folder for my client. So I did have someone just sign up recently, so I'm actually being productive doing this. So we got Kim down here, client resources, new client setup. And then I'm going to go down here, right click, go to organize, and then move. And that's going to help me find Kim. I'm going to move it over here. And again, it is a shared Google folder. So I'm going to find Kim right here. I like to keep the call layout for me. So I'm actually going to rename this and keep everything streamlined and just say Kim call. Boom. And then what I'll do, I'll show you here in a sec, is that that's for me. This is all going to be for Kim to see. So I'm going to click here, go new folder. I'm going to say Kim folder, boom. And then these are going to go inside of Kim's folder right there. So what I do is when I have a coaching call, this is all set up and I'm going to share this folder with Kim. I'm going to just go to share and I'll make sure that I add her email in here, which I'll do just after this. So anyone with the link, yeah, this is going to give her access to her own folder, which will be nice. Okay, but in here, she'll be able to go through, kind of get all this, and I'll clean all that up for her. But when we hop on our first call, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a copy of this, my coaching call, and I'm going to open it. And this becomes my template, that first one. So right here, I just hop in here like right before our call and I say Kim call 1. And this is what we're going to talk about on call 1. Okay, and I'll even refresh this, Kim call 1, and that'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, however many calls it takes to get her the result. So that is what I do on the back end. And of course, I set up a Zoom meeting where she gets the link, we get reminders and that kind of stuff. But that's pretty much it. Okay, I know it kind of seems like a lot as I teach it, but Kajabi has been so helpful in just the onboarding process. I tried so many different things and sending emails and all this crazy stuff. It was like super long emails. And I was like, what if I just recorded a couple videos and linked them on Kajabi pages? That's all I had to do. And having the checkout page inside of there, it connects with the courses, like just being able to have my courses and give my clients access to that in between calls. It's so helpful. And I basically, with Voxer, my Kajabi courses, everything, I'm creating an ecosystem for my clients to constantly be learning from me. All in all, Kajabi has really helped streamline my whole workflow and keep things organized. And I'm still able to process payments inside of Kajabi because I have Kajabi checkout pages for my coaching. It doesn't just have to be for an online course or a membership. It can be for your one-to-one coaching or group coaching as well. Give me a like if you thought this video was helpful. And if you have any questions whatsoever, let me know in a comment below. And lastly, of course, if you did want to pick up that 30-day free trial, the online course Kajabi Kickstart that I made for you to help you set up and launch your business inside of Kajabi in that first 30 days and a one-to-one coaching call with me for 45 minutes. All of it is included when you sign up under my affiliate link. Again, link in the description or go to profityourknowledge.com/Kajabi. Take what you learned here, get out there, make something happen, and I'll see you in the next one.